Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Scare here. Today, we're going to be talking about a crazy story that happened to me around Halloween. Um, just so you guys know, I'm going to be talking a little bit more quiet than usual, just because it is pretty early in the morning at the time of this recording. But yeah, let's get into it. So, just to kind of paint the picture for you, it was on Halloween night. Um, And earlier in that night, me and my friend's dressed as Luffy, and I'm dressed as Kaneki. We're like anime nerds, and we were just driving around town, like just walking around, looking at clubs and stuff, trying to find a good time. And it was around 2 a.m. when that group of people kind of like stopped hanging out. We were like, all right, we're done for the night. We walked around, did what we wanted to do. And me and my close friend, um, got invited by his sister at like 2 a.m. I guess she was still over at her friend's house, and we got invited to go hang out with them. So we got an Uber, and made it there since she drove there. And when we got there, it was like a really, really nice neighborhood, just to like paint the picture for you guys. And she was home alone. Her parents were out of town, and these are like really nice homes, like this like $1 million vacation homes that we're in. And they were all sitting on the couch, and we were just laughing our asses off because we were drunk as fuck. It was me, my friend, his sister, her friend, which was like the daughter of the owners of the house, and then her friend and and that friend's boyfriend. And we were just sitting around the couch talking about life and shit. And out of nowhere, okay, this like 6'1" random ass dude. Wait, why don't I have a weapon in my hand? What the fuck? No, why did I lose it? It was this 6'1", white lanky dude with like long black hair. Like I'm talking like girl length hair, like down his back. Like walked into the kitchen of this home as we're just chatting. And me and my friend just got here. We're laughing our asses off, cracking jokes. We have no clue who this guy is. But we don't know how many people are here. We just got here at like 2 a.m., bro. We're drunk. And I start cracking jokes like I know this guy, and my friend joins in and starts doing the same. They were like, "Yo, who is this guy?" We're like, "Yeah, that's our Hobie, bro. That's the dog." And we're just like laughing and saying that shit. And he walks out, and you know, he just walks out the front door, and the group doesn't pay much mind to it. So we just go on talking for a few minutes, and then we're like, wait, seriously, did you guys know who that was? Because I didn't know who that was, and this guy just didn't come back, and I thought he was gonna come back and sit down with us or something. And they're like, no, I thought you knew who he was. And at this point, we're like freaking out, like, bro, who was that guy? And for the next like few minutes, we start talking about it, and freaked out. We actually found out that her front door to this like nice ass fucking $1 million vacation home, like would not lock for some reason. Like no matter what we tried, we couldn't lock her front door. Um. Anyways, this guy ends up walking back into the house as we're talking about like how insane that situation was. Like this random ass dude walked in the house, and we're like, yo, who are you? And he's like, is this Colin's house? And we're like, who the fuck is Colin? Because there was no Colin that lived in that neighborhood apparently. And the boyfriend to the owner of the friend's house started to pull up. Are you serious? You actually went on the fucking bridge? Wait, you just took no knockback too? What the hell? I thought I was about to win that. The boyfriend of one of the girls that were there started to go back to his car to reach for his gun. So you can like tell this guy to fuck off because we thought this dude was a fucking threat. when he was walking over the couch, by the way, he was like putting his hands in his pockets, and I thought we were about to like actually die. Oh my, wait, I lived. Oh my gosh. We thought we thought we were gonna fucking die. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I thought he was gonna pull out a gun and it was about to be G fucking cheese, but he didn't. And anyways, this guy sees the gun and starts walking out casually, and we start talking about it once again for a few minutes, and we're kind of just saying we gotta go. Like this house isn't locking, and this guy keeps walking in. Like we need to leave. So we start all getting ready to get out and leave this party or whatever. Uh, and the friend of this girl is like, "Hey, do you want to?" Oh, he had that strength boost, didn't he? She was saying like to the owner, not the owner, but like the daughter of the owner. She was like, "Hey, like if you don't want to sleep here, you can come sleep over at our house." And she was like, "No, no, thank you. I don't want to bother you guys. I'll be fine." And we're like, "What the fuck? You're gonna sleep here while this guy is like actively breaking into the house?" No. And after a little bit of convincing, they convinced her to come with her, or like them. And we get in the car. We're sitting in the driveway, and I see like a random light over at the neighbor's house as I'm in the backseat of this car. Because we didn't leave immediately. We kind of just sat in the car for like a minute, just kind of processing like what was happening. And I kid you not, the guy that just like broke into this house, our house randomly, that we were at, was at the neighbor's house with a flashlight trying to get into the freaking car. And then we see him try to get into the neighbor's house, bro. He's like, he has a flashlight and he's just trying to get into their fucking house, bro. It's crazy shit. And then he like vanishes. He disappears from everyone's point of view. And at this point, the boyfriend with the gun and that girl, and the daughters, the girl whose parents owns the house, they were all in like one truck, and we were all in another. And anyways, we look back at the driveway in the street, and this guy starts emerging from the freaking darkness of the street, because it's like 3 a.m. at this point, super pitch black dark. And he starts emerging from the darkness and literally walks up to the car that we're in. And I'm in the back seat, okay? You know, my friend's sister's in the driver's seat, and my friend's in the passenger seat. And he approaches the freaking the back car door, and we're in a little 4-door car, and tries to open the door, and she locks it, thankfully. But so he can't get into the house, but or the car. But he tries, and he's like smiling while he's doing it, and I'm like, we're signaling to him, no, like stop, get the fuck away. And he stops after like 30 seconds. Oh, he stops after 30 seconds, and we end up driving off super quick. We're like, go, 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 go. We need to get the fuck out of here. We just book it, bro. Just car, slam the gas, get out. We call the cops. And that was basically the end of the night. We find out the next morning that that guy stole a car, like a pickup truck or something, later that night and crashed it into a river. Like, I kid you not, bro. He literally stole a car and drove it straight into a river and then got Baker acted. Oh no, I had such good loot. No. Oh my gosh. But yeah, that was that fucking crazy ass Halloween night. I hope you guys enjoyed that little story time. If you guys did, leave a like down below. If you guys have any crazy stories, drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear them. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.